It's like I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night it's the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffani Beaston from Beauty and the Beastons, and I upload every single Sunday and Wednesday. Today's Thursday when you're seeing this because yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I hope that you all had an amazing Valentine's Day. But I set my alarm for a little bit before 5:45 a.m., take my Synthroid for my thyroid, and then get my day going. Chris and I have been alternating who gets to sleep in because we recently switched our 3-year-old to a big girl bed, and although her falling asleep is much more pleasant because she hated her crib so much, she is getting like up in the middle of the night and coming into our bed and just wanting us, so we've been struggling a little bit there. So we are taking turns with who gets to sleep. So I set my workout clothes out the night before, and the first thing I do when I come downstairs is I drink my athletic greens, and I usually just put it like in a small amount of water so I can quickly chug it, and then I have the Just Ingredients pre-workout, and then once I'm done my workout and start like the morning routine for the rest of the day is when I'll go ahead and have my coffee. I've been taking AG1 for about a month now. I tried it years ago when it first came out, and the taste was just like a little bit too much for me, but they changed the formula and it's really delicious. It's made with clean ingredients, and this isn't a sponsorship for them, by the way. I'm just like recently like really loving it since I added it into my routine. I just feel like I don't have that like mid-afternoon crash. It's just gives me sustained energy throughout the day, and it's also supposed to have like all of your vitamins and probiotic in it, although I do still take seed at night. But yeah, I really love how it's been making me feel. Chris takes it as well. And then this is the Just Ingredients pre-workout. It's very expensive, but it's made with clean ingredients. And I don't use it every single time I work out, but when I do, I definitely feel like I have a little bit more energy. So that is what I take before I work out. And then I also just wanted to show you the night before I lay out all the kids' clothes, because trust me, that just makes life so much easier. Of course, there's days when I just fall into bed and pass out, but the days when I can lay their clothes out ahead of time is better because they don't fight me on what they're wearing in the morning. The pickiest one is actually my 3-year-old. She has to dress like a princess every day, so we pick out her outfits together, and then also my 8-year-old. But anyway, trust me, it just saves time if you do it the night before. There's no arguing and just much smoother. So I'm just doing a little bit of cardio. I do an incline of 12, and I usually do it depending on what I'm doing that day. This day I think I just did 20 minutes because I was going to do a full body workout. When I went into the basement in the morning, there was no snow, just a little bit of rain. And then suddenly I get an email from the school that school's closed, and it totally caught me off guard. Like, that was not on my radar at all, because it had been raining when I went downstairs. Like, I didn't see any snow at all, but the snow accumulated so quickly. So I just texted the kids so that when they woke up, they like will go on their iPad and we have a little family chat, and they saw that. So anyway, just doing my full body workout with E2M Premium. I really highly suggest them. The premium is you pay a little bit more, but you get the longest workout is 20 minutes, and that's the kind of thing that I need in my life. You see just a little bit of snow on the ground at this point, and you'll see just how crazy it gets.
Wait, so we could say, wait, this is so cool. I could just like not listen at all. Oh,
It's snowing!
And it's not snowing. It's snowing! We're working on computers today. But Ella doesn't have online school.
So I guess Ella must not have anything to do.
Yeah, you did that.
No, it's cool today.
So I don't have to do anything before. I'm so happy at it snowing. And we can go eat snow.
You can go eat snow. That is her favorite thing to do. So this isn't my typical 5:45 morning routine. I also forgot to mention my 5:45 morning routine is probably about 3 days a week because like I said, lately like the sleep has been terrible, and if I don't get at least 6 or more hours of sleep, I can't work out. So I'll usually work out in the afternoon. I just know better. Last year, when I would push myself to work out, even after I got like a really minimal amount of sleep, I was sick all winter. So that's why I really prioritize sleep. And since I've been doing that, knock on wood, my immune system has been so much better. So Chris and I are the type of people that make our bed every morning. One of us makes it every single morning, and since I was up here, Chris was in the shower. I just decided to make it real quick with the girls. They always love to help with everything. Did you guys have a snow day where you're at as well? Like, I really thought that I know, don't trust a rodent, but I really thought that the groundhog was right and that we were going to have an early spring on Saturday. It was like 60 here, so this is just some strange weather. On my treadmill, I recently got a little desk that attaches to it, and I love it because I can set my iPad up, and I've been trying to like do work while I'm working out, or just instead of sitting down, just walking. It helps me so much. I hate like sitting still because it genuinely just makes me want to take a nap. So on that, I also have my like seasonal depression light, or a Verilux light, and it's supposed to help with seasonal depression, but I'm just trying to open the windows and get as much light as possible because I'm definitely in the midst of my winter blues right now, just being completely honest. But anyway, you saw all the little gems in the dryer. I must have accidentally put Ella's 100 Day of School shirt in there, and all the gems came off of it. But like I said, the girls love to help. Every single morning, we at least switch or start a load of laundry. You guys have a laundry routine? If you do, I'd love to hear it down below. My routine is just doing laundry constantly, and I don't have a set routine. I wish I did, but I don't. Recently did a DIY laundry room makeover, and I couldn't be happier with it because it's so much more functional. I love that I can hang my stuff up in here versus I used to just like put it on the banister and it was in the hallway. So it's much nicer now having areas in here that I can hang my clothes. I love this DIY laundry boost. I really feel like it just makes my clothes feel cleaner and smell even more fresh. And then for my laundry detergent, I use Puracy. Look how quickly this snow came down. I feel like this snow day was a blessing for two reasons. One reason is that I've been craving a slow morning. One of the things that makes me the most anxious is how quickly life goes by. And I know like having your kids in sports is your choice and signing them up for different activities, but also it's better than them just like sitting on their iPad all the time, especially in the winter. I like in the summer how we have like time off. We don't really do any summer sports or anything like that. But during the school year in the winter and can't be outside as much, I just, you know, they enjoy their sports anyway. But what I'm saying is that definitely makes life go by faster because you're running around to practices and games and things like that. So I just really felt like I needed this slow type of morning. But also it was a blessing because it was Ella's first day of gymnastics. We had been on the waiting list for a little while now, and it is her dream. And let me tell you, this girl did so good. I wanted to cry because the light in her eyes when she was doing gymnastics was like nothing I've ever seen. Like, she does dance and stuff, but she was glowing and she was so happy. She asked if she could go every day. But anyway, the blessing was that the snow like completely melted by the time it was time for gymnastics. So I didn't have to worry about that. So since we are embracing the slow morning, Chris and I are doing like our little puzzles that we like to do on my iPad. The kids are having a little bit of screen time before they have to start their work for school. This was the first snow day that we've had since they've been in elementary school, actually, where they had to do the online school. And it was nice because it was just assignments that you can do at your pace, but the teacher can see when you do them. And then Ella, her teacher, just sent like a list of things for her to do, and she did those. But it was really nice to just be like relaxing, like all of us together. So the first game we played was Waffle, and I'm so good at like any word games. This one is definitely harder for me, and Chris is better at this one, but I'm the one who got it this time. And then we have our Yuffie just vacuuming and mopping for us.
Yeah, I'ma be the best damn lover you got. I wanna mess up your covers.
So I'm just printing out what they need to do for the day so that we can check it off our list. Carter's was mostly on his laptop, so grateful that they have that option instead of having to extend the school year. So while I'm helping Carter with his work, Chris is unloading the dishwasher, which is also a part of our morning routine. We run it every night before bed, and then in the morning we unload it. If you want to see like a nighttime cleaning routine or a morning cleaning routine, let me know in the comments down below. For us, our routines save us, because even with our routines, I still feel like a hot mess with 4 kids, because one of them always needs something, right? Or like there's something for school or something for sports. So even though I have these routines in place, I still struggle with like random things every day. But that's why the routines are so necessary, because at least our house is mostly in order, right? Like we have clean dishes for the day ahead. Just like little things like that. I also refill the coffee water before bed and our ice maker before bed so that we can have our coffee in the morning and our ice made for our waters. Just like little simple things like that help us, you know, just help things run smoother. Absolutely love how much my dogs love the snow. Chapel especially loves just eating it, which is like grossly Everly's favorite thing about the snow too, is eating it. I have to always tell her, like, please stop eating snow, like you had your chunk for the day. So gross, probably like full of pollution, but whatever, let them be little. So I ran out of gluten-free pancake mix, which happened to be a blessing because the recipe I found was absolutely delicious. Like these were the best pancakes I've ever had. Do any of you like pre-make mixes? I always want to get into that. Like, you know, you're buying pancake mix from the store, you can pre-make your own mix and like keep it in a mason jar. But that's one of my hopes and dreams, that like one day I can set aside some time to either do that or just pre-make a bunch of pancakes and freeze them, because these were absolutely delicious. But obviously I'm not trying to do this on a crazy school morning, but since it's a snow day, let's go for it. So I add cinnamon to all of my like pancake and muffin recipes because we love it, but also I substituted coconut sugar for white sugar and it was still so delicious. The girls are helping me. The boys are still getting their schoolwork done because they want to go outside and play in the snow and just be done with it, which I totally agree with. I told them they could take a break. They didn't have to do it all at once because it was like a full days of work, but they wanted to go ahead and get it done. Sometimes I just love to cook a bacon like this, like cut it in half, because it's just like better portioned for the kids and it cooks up easier and faster. I don't know, but that's why I have these little baby turkey bacons. So like I said, this was a surprise snow day, and it's not our normal like fast-paced packing lunches and like doing all that stuff. We always pack lunches the morning of. I don't know if that's like crazy, but I can't cut fruit and put it in their lunchbox without it getting like gross. So I like to do all of it in the morning. Sometimes if they're having like peanut butter and jelly or you know, something that's easily made the night before, I'll go ahead and do that. But you know, we always wind up making their lunches in the morning, which can be chaotic, but again, I just find if I make it the night before, it's not good. So Carter is setting the table for us to have a family breakfast. This is usually something that we do like on a Sunday if we don't have a soccer game. But I love to have as many meals out here together as possible. At the island, there's only 4 stools, so that's not where we get to have like family meals. Sometimes Chris and I will be standing up at the island and they'll be sitting, but we love to be able to eat in the dining room. I also made some turkey sausage because they love that as well. If you do want to see like a more productive, fast-paced morning routine, I did make one a couple of months ago, and I definitely want to make one next month in March, just because, again, this caught me off guard and it wasn't supposed to be a snow day. Chris is playing laser tag with the kids. That's something that somebody got Tanner for his birthday. And then Carter went outside with one of the neighbors, and then eventually they all wind up going outside in the snow. But I'm just quickly throwing some chicken in the crock pot I did a little bit of lemon juice because I didn't have a lime, but if I had a preference, I would do a lime, but again, I didn't have it. So I have just chicken in here. I'm doing a whole lemon, and then I am also doing just like some garlic, salt, and pepper, and then I'm also just doing 1 jar of the Siete brand enchilada sauce. Last time I did a taco seasoning packet in here, and I definitely liked it a lot more. It was a little bit too spicy for the kids, so this time I just didn't do taco seasoning, and it was still really good. I just cooked this on low for 6 hours, and we made bowls out of it, so you can put it in a wrap or whatever you want, but we just put it in a bowl with like some rice and lettuce and salsa and green onion. That dinner is basically done. You don't have to worry about anything, and Evie is all bundled up right now. I just had to take these extra shots of her so that I can remember this moment forever. She's so stinking cute. Finally, it's time for me to shower. All the kids are outside with Chris while he's shoveling, and once I was ready for the day, they were ready for their hot chocolate. It's like their favorite thing in the world. There's an extra cup here because Carter also had a friend over. But anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. My newsletter is going out on Sunday. All you have to do is go to tiffanibeaston.com, and I will also have some more printables available for you. But please let me know in the comments down below what other printables you're wanting so that I can make them for you. And then also, I just wanted to show a clip of the finished dinner here. So again, hope that you love this. I will see you on Sunday.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration.